Well, howdy there, Internet people. It's Bo again. So, today we are going to talk about Mitch McConnell and what occurred, the responses to it, and something that a whole lot of people are going to find very hard to accept. And we're going to do this because I got a question. And basically, it was hey, Mitch had his issue, and if you look on social media, most of the Democratic Party was coming out and being a well-wisher. But anytime Biden so much as slips, well, they're calling for an impeachment. Yeah, I get it. But that's not really a surprise, right? Trump gave the Republican Party permission to be their worst. They're used to it. For those who don't know what happened, McConnell was opening up a press conference. The Republican leader in the Senate was opening up a press conference, and he just stopped talking for an incredibly lengthy period, to the point where those near him kind of got him away from the podium. What we have found out since then is that he's fallen multiple times, some of which have not been reported upon. There's probably an issue. There's probably a health issue. Now, as far as the difference between the way Republicans react to a Democratic politician falling or having a medical issue, and the way Democrats react to a Republican, the whole deep polarization, it's not actually political, it's moral at this point. So that makes sense. But it's also not a surprise. Here's the actual surprise here. With a lot of the people who were wishing McConnell well, the subtext was definitely go home and take up fishing. No. As hard as this is to believe, unless you are far-right fasci Republican or far-left accelerationist, you don't want that turtle in his shell yet. Right now, McConnell is actively trying to correct the Republican Party. The drive toward candidate quality in the Senate is a big part of that. Not just does it help the Senate, something else that occurs when the Senate selects higher quality candidates, well, that means that Trump doesn't have a whole bunch of allies running at the same time as he's running, people that will do whatever he says. There's a lot more to it. I know it may be hard, but don't think of it as, hoping for the best for Mitch because you support him. Think of it as choosing your opposition. And in many ways, this is very similar to that question that came in about Putin and the boss of Wagner. Because there were a lot of people that were like, hey, would it be better if the boss of Wagner actually won? No. Just because somebody is viewed as the bad leader, okay, in this case, the head Republican in the Senate, if you're not certain of who their replacement is, or their replacement is going to be worse, you may want them right where they're at. Even if you don't agree with them on, well, pretty much anything. That's the situation with McConnell. The length of time that he's been up there, the staff he has around him, you want him in that office until the Trump Trumpism faction of the Republican Party fades until they are well contained. He, as weird as this is an active check against Trump. I know that's so hard to believe, but it's true. The fighting that has occurred between them, it is well documented and it's lengthy. McConnell is poised to demonstrate that he is the Senate in this next election. You want him in that office. Not for partisan reasons, but for the reasons of trying to maintain some semblance of a representative democracy in this country. So that's where it's at. Now, he has indicated that he fully intends on serving out the term that the people of Kentucky have sent him up there for. So far, he has not indicated whether or not he's going to continue beyond that. But realistically, you don't need him beyond that. Anyway, it's just a thought. Y'all have a good day.